The truth of the drinking milk is racist meme is that it started from you drinking it, speaking about your disdain for the vegan agenda.
Well, it started before I spoke anything.
Right, exactly,
For like 4 days.
Well, but not that it was racist. It was just, oh, look at Milk Viking, and people started memeing you. But it didn't start being racist until Paperboy decided to call Milk racist.
Well, to be fair, there were like a couple people on 4chan that I saw. They were saying he's drinking it because it's white, or
really.
But I don't think they were serious.
No,
they were just joking. Like the basic 95% consensus on poll was that what's his end game? Like they don't. It was open ended until Paperboy said something, and then as soon as Paperboy said something.
People, I didn't see anyone spreading. The guy got kicked out who was drinking milk. What did he say? That's hate speech. Anti-veganism?
Everyone jumped on it and started going with what he said because they just saw it as a hilarious way to piss people off, which it is. But it is Paperboy's fault that happened.
Well, so let's get into this because it's become a huge meme, and it literally only started with you, literally. And the other guys being in solidarity with you helped, but so take us through that and talk about how people like Baked Alaska and Richard Spencer literally have the milk emoji in their names now.
I mean, I really don't care about what Paperboy did. I think the whole thing is hilarious. I just wish some of these bigger guys who have the milk icon in their name or something would at least retweet me or something.
Well, they might not even know you have a Twitter, so we'll try and get you.
Baked Alaska knows, and
does he?
I've talked to him, and it was 2 weeks ago, and I called him out on it on Twitter, and then he contacted me, and he's like, "All right, he said he'll give me an interview," and then he's like, "But just take off what you wrote calling me a shill or whatever." And that's not exactly what I called it, but so I took it off, and then I haven't heard from him since. And I have a Skype and everything.
Well, get involved. We'll get people on it, but yeah, I mean, it's become a huge thing. I mean, it's a huge thing, and it's not like a lot of these bigger things, right? Like Pepe has a storied history, and now he's racist, right? Or the Echo thing was multiple people using it. This was literally you, and now it's huge. So I mean, just how do you feel about being a part of the zeitgeist now, and how no one knows the truth? How it's just well, milk's racist. Why? It's an endless circle of explanation, but no one knows the truth, and you're the truth. Singular, that people could go look up on YouTube and figure out, but no one knows it, and it's a huge thing now.
Like 9/11. They actually, I guess the word would be retcon it, because they skipped over him, and they're like, oh, we've seen leanings in this in American History X. They covered the chicken milk.
Wait, one of the articles had the Inglourious Basterds opening scene, or how in Get Out.
Yeah, Get Out. That's like a meme magic, like what I was talking about. It's like that movie was done before.
Yeah.
It was done before Windows started. So.
I mean, so just how do you feel about all this?
Well, I feel it's hilarious that milk is racist now, first of all.
Okay.
And I also feel that I'm being purposefully shut out of any discussions in the media because I'm just not controlled. So they just don't want, to give a voice to anyone who's not controlled unless they totally have to. And it's like you have this woman saying in the news, down with the vegan agenda means down with the Jews. It's like, if you just Google, if she Googled down with the vegan agenda, my stuff is the first thing that comes up. So it's like, I really don't see her not doing any research on it. I feel like she saw, she must have seen me, and ignore me purposefully. Because any journalist who does any research on the whole thing, like
journalist
or whatever they are, a propagandist, they're gonna see immediately, you know, what's really going on. Well, the thing is, it's not just about the vegan agenda.
What part?
It's just the reason I focus on the vegan agenda is, well, mainly because veganism ruined my health at one point, and I reversed that, and because it's something. The fact that there's people trying to take away people's right to eat meat is something that people can relate to. And care about, like, and imagine more simply than, you know, being corralled into sustainable cities with bike lanes and carbon taxes for exhaling and all that. But it's just a starting point.
So it's a good rocket point for down with globalism.
Yeah, but it's not like, you know, people don't even understand. When they talk about globalism, like how bad it's going to get with the carbon credits and everything, like it's like most people have no clue what we're heading into with this UN Sustainable Development Agenda 21.
I think that's called sleight of hand.
Would you say that our dystopia?
You entertain them with this hand, and you're showing them the agenda. Meanwhile, the whole time you're also showing them all this stuff with this hand, you know, and they're not realizing it.
Yeah.
It's like an opening kind of way.
Yeah.
Ease them into it, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say our dystopia is more 1984 or Brave New World?
It's definitely more Brave New World because we're being, you know, the 1984 is under the surface, but it's more Brave New World because we're way beyond 1984 at this point, but no one cares, which is the Brave New World, and it's like the drugging and all that.
The place in society, you know. So it's more of the, you know, the first layer of a layer cake is down with the vegan agenda.
Yeah, and also it's just like a health thing, you know.
Why did you start drinking milk?
Because I was really sick, and I tried everything, and I ended up on the, well, first I started eating raw meat, and I didn't know how to get raw dairy for a while, so I didn't, because it's illegal, which is part of the vegan agenda.
Yeah, why would it be? Yeah.
I didn't know how to get it for a while, and then I just added that too, just as a part of my raw animal foods diet that cured me.
How do you feel about milk that people buy in stores?
It's shit. I mean, it would make me, like, I thought I was lactose intolerant before I started drinking raw milk.
Do you think a lot of people's lactose intolerance is because of how shitty it is, and if they were given? Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, do you got anything else you want to add?
Check out my YouTube channel.
Yeah, which is?
Just go to my Twitter,
which is
@MRMilkjar, and the link to that is there, because I'm not sure to get to YouTube channels.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if like putting / my username works.
Yeah, I can with you.
I don't know how that works, but if you go to Twitter @MRMilkjar, you can link to the YouTube channel, and I'll be explaining about the vegan agenda